Congratulations on signing up for a pro service site. I think you'll find a lot of value in what we're offering here. So when you log into your pro service site's back end, you'll see this screen here, and this is your dashboard. Up here, you'll see important information about your site or alerts about your account. And then right here in the main body, you'll see information about your site. On the left side here, you've got the main navigation, and this is where you can edit any of the settings for your site, as well as edit pages, create new pages, write blog posts, etc. So I'm going to quickly give you a rundown of your entire site and show you how to change the important settings on it. After watching this video, you should be comfortable with the back end of your website. So being that you just signed up, the first thing you want to do is change the main settings. So hover over to the main settings here and click it. And the first tab you'll see is business info. So the first thing you want to do is choose your location, enter your business name, and don't include anything else in here. Just include your actual business name. Put your phone number in. License information if you have it. You can choose to show or hide your address. If you have a home address, I would hide it, so you'd click no. If you have a business address, I would definitely show it because it's going to help you in the local placement of your website. Enter your address, city, the state, and the zip. Then enter the email address. This should be a business email address. You're going to get quote requests sent to this address. And then enter the main city you service. Now this is really important here because you want to enter the city that you want to get most of your business. So we found that a local website for a service business works best if you target one major city. And this should be any city that you want to get most of your business. If you could choose one city to get most of your business, enter that city in here. Capitalize the first letter of the city and don't enter a state. Just enter the city. And don't worry, I'll show you how to target other cities in a few steps down the line here. So you want to click Save All Options after entering this information. Now you've got your business info here. I want to take you through these other tabs here real quickly so you can see what these are. I won't be filling in all the information, but you can see what you can do here. So the slideshow, this is going to be the slideshow on the home page of your website. Now you automatically get started off with 2 slideshow images here, and you can replace those by clicking this button and uploading a different image. And you have the opportunity of putting in 6 images for your slideshow. Social bar, this is where you can link to like Facebook, Twitter, Google, Yelp, etc. Just find the URL to your profile pages and paste it in each one of these. This will show up in the social bar of the front end of your website. Now the review helper, this is going to help you get more reviews not only on your own site but across the web. So when you select yes on this is going to create 3 new pages on your site, and this is going to walk your customer through giving you a review not only on your own site but on places like Google, Yelp, Angie's List, etc. So you want to paste in the links or the URL to your profile page on each one of these sites. After you've done that, click Save All Options. Branding, this is where you can enter a logo for your site or create a site title. So at the very minimum, you're going to want to put in a site title. So I'm going to put Corona Handyman Service. You can put your business information or your business name here. Or instead of entering a site title, you can just upload an image. And this would be your logo. I highly recommend uploading a logo if you have it. It'll look a lot better. Once you've done that, click Save All Options. Now the areas you serve section here, this is really cool because it's going to create you a page that's targeted to specific cities. So we've already chosen the main city that you want to service in the Business Info tab, but this area allows you to create pages that are going to be targeted to other cities besides just Corona. So I'm going to enter in another city that I want to get business in. Don't enter the state here, just enter the city name. And for every city that you enter, hit Save All Options. Do one at a time. So I just entered Eastvale. I'm going to hit Save All Options. And you can go back to the Areas You Serve tab and create some more pages. I wouldn't enter in any more than about 10 of these cities, and even that's going a little overboard. Really, you should be able to get a lot of business just in the main city that you want to service and then a few other cities. So the next tab here is Services You Offer. Now these are pre-designed pages with content that's going to be customized to your business. So select the services that you want to create pages for. If you do all of these services, just hit Select All Services. I'm going to do one here just as an example and click Save All Options when you're done selecting. Now the last tab is Miscellaneous Settings. And you've got some different options here. Be careful with some of them because you could break your site. For example, we've got a tracking code here. We've got custom code that you can enter into your site for different features. If you enter the wrong code, you could possibly break your site. If you do something like that, go to the Support tab and create a support ticket and I'll fix it for you. So I'll let you go through these and change the settings to how you like. So now you're finished in the main settings area. If you want, you can take a look at your site and see how it's looking. Hover over the name of your site up here and click Visit Site. This is going to take you to the front end of your site. So as you can see, just after entering in the business information, we've got a lot of information on your site customized to your business. And you see the Areas We Serve pages. I created an Eastvale page. Now you've got a page that's targeted to show up when someone's looking for a handyman in Eastvale. Now let's go to the back end of your site so we can adjust a few more settings. So you want to hover over your name again and then click Dashboard. Now let's choose a theme. If you like the stock theme that came with your site, then feel free to use that one. But you've got other themes here that you can choose from. I'm going to go with this theme. So you want to click Save All Options. And now let's go to Theme Color Presets. This is where you can change the colors of your theme to match your business. So let's just say the colors of my business are orange. I'll click that and Save All Options. Now we can take a look at the front end again and see what that did. Okay, looking good. Let's go back to the back end. And let's adjust a few more settings. In the Advanced Settings tab, you'll see some more advanced settings. If you click on Google Analytics, you can link your site to Google Analytics. If you haven't created a Google Analytics account, I highly recommend doing that. You can click this link to sign up for Google Analytics. Once you do, just click this link to log in to your Google account, and your analytics tracking code will automatically show up there. Once you're done, click Save Changes. On the domain name setup, you definitely want to point your own domain name to your website. Right now, my website is demo123.proservicesites.com. This doesn't do much for my branding though, so I want my own domain name like coronahandymanservice.com. This can be a little tricky, so if you need help with this, submit a support ticket and I'll help you along. I've created tutorials for some of the main domain registrars that you can follow right here by clicking these links. Once you've set up the domain name wherever it's registered, you can enter it in right here and click Map Domain. Don't enter www, just enter the domain name .com or .org, .net, whichever one you chose. And once you've done that, you will no longer see demo123.proservicesites.com or whatever your domain is. You'll see the main domain, which will be branded to your business. After that, logging in to the site, you'll just log into yourdomain.com/login. Makes it really easy. Okay, let's take a look at some of the other settings here. If you hover over Appearance and go to Widgets, this is all of the information that's on your home page, as well as your mobile site's home page, and the things in the footer. So we're going to visit the front end of your site real quick and take a look at what information is in widgets. So all of these content areas on your home page are different widgets, and that's where you'll customize those areas of your site. And I highly recommend that you do customize this text. You'll want to word it in your own wording and make it make sense for your business. Then you also have the footer down here. You've got 4 widgets right here. So I'd highly recommend customizing that text for your business too. So if we go back to the back end here, we go to Appearance, Widgets, you'll see each of these widget areas. So if I wanted to customize the 4th footer widget, go right here and I could customize that text. You'll see little bits of code. These are called short codes. This says main city. This is automatically going to fill in the main city that you service. So you don't have to replace this with anything if you don't want. Same as phone number. And you'll see others such as full address, business name, things like that. So if you see those anywhere, don't worry about changing those because they're automatically going to show whatever is set as your main city or your phone number or your business name. So remember, appearance, widgets, this is all the information on your home page and the footer. If you want to edit the content on a page itself, you'll go to Pages on the left here in the navigation and click All Pages. Now you'll see a listing of all the pages on your site. You can see I already have quite a few pages here. So if I wanted to edit some of the content on the Eastvale page, which this is the page that I created in the Areas You Serve section, you would click the page name. Now I wouldn't edit the page title here because this is really already optimized to show up when someone's looking for, say, a handyman in Eastvale. But you can edit the content here, and I highly recommend that you do edit the content here. We've set you up with content that'll get you started, but you really want to edit this content and put it into your own words. Your site will do best if you customize all of the content on your site. After you've made any changes, click Update. Now, if you want to start writing blog posts, you'd click Blog Posts right here. And you could add a new blog post. Make sure you turn on the blog in the main settings miscellaneous tab though. Now the testimonials tab is going to show you all of the testimonials on your site. Right now we don't have any, but if you click on the testimonials page, you or your customers can add new testimonials. So if you want to get some reviews from your customers, you could use the review helper feature, which sends them a request for a review. And I'll show you how to do that right now. So if we visit the site, when you're logged into the site, all the way at the bottom here, you're going to see this form. And this is how you request reviews from your customers. So put the name of your customer and their email address and click Request Feedback. They'll get an email asking for your feedback, and they'll be sent through a quick little process to where if they happen to have negative feedback about your business, then they can enter that into a form and you'll be emailed with that information, which should rarely ever happen. But if they've got good feedback about your business, which should be the case most of the time, they'll be presented with links to sites like Google Places, Yelp, Angie's List, etc., whichever ones you've set up in the back end. And then they can create you a review on those sites. Or they can review you on your own site, and then that review will show up on the testimonials page. They can submit a testimonial right here. If you have testimonials from your customers already that you want to show on your site, you can simply enter them right here. After anyone submits a testimonial, you'll receive an email letting you know that you have a testimonial on your site and that you need to approve it. You'll have a link in the email to where you can log into your site and approve that testimonial, and then it'll be shown live. So let's go back to the back end of your site. And that pretty much covers the main areas of your pro service site. If you ever need support, if you're just stuck with anything on your site, I'm always happy to help. I want your site to work for you, and I want your site to always be working. There's no point in having a broken website, and most service businesses out there, unfortunately, have broken websites. So if you need support, you can click on the live chat if we're available, or you can click on the support tab in the main menu here and create a support ticket. Either way will get your problem solved. So if you think that a pro service site is the right platform for your business website, click on your account up in the top right, and you'll be taken to the checkout page where you can select the monthly plan or the annual plan. If you're still in your trial period, don't worry, you could still select one of these plans, enter a credit card, and hit subscribe, and we won't bill you until your trial's over. So there you go. I want to congratulate you again on signing up for a pro service site. Remember, if you need help, you can first check out the help tab here and go to the tutorials page where I've created video tutorials to help you in different areas of your site, or you can click support and send a support ticket, or if we're available, you can do a live chat. If you need any help with your site, I'm always happy to help.